Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure.
Hello, and welcome back to Knights of Roleplay, where it's Trixie, Fuzzy, Mixie, and Ro are once again trying to avoid crippling debt by gambling in a casino. And so far, actually succeeding.
If only that worked that way in real life, man.
I know. All right, where we last left up our dynamic quattro. Trixie was examining the tournament area and the cabinets that encases their primary target, the Three-Dragon Ante tournament trophy. And because apparently I have a habit of assuming people know things without actually saying them, I just want to put it on record.
That's just human condition.
Yeah, yes. The case that the trophy is in, the front glass is a door with a lock. So, it does have a lock on it. Okay. Fuzzy is going downstairs to get her nosh on. Mixie.
His nosh.
His nosh?
His. That's what I said.
Fuzzy's a boy.
Is that not
You
what I
said
said?
her.
No, you said
No,
her.
I said her.
Oh, we're going to pronoun you, baby. We may not know our own pronouns, but you better know them.
I get it's confusing though, right? Yeah, this is kids' first crossover, so yeah, I get it's all good.
Mixie was enjoying the circus, and the circus has wrapped up and people are filing out, and Mixie is keeping a watchful eye for potential targets. And Ro is basking in the afterglow after having talked to the owner. Who was it, Mr. Tank? Yeah, Mr. Quentin Tangle.
Quentin.
Still can't talk today.
So it's still probably late morning-ish, so time is not pressing. So I will continue from what I was doing last time, where I was just going person by person for a quick little one-on-one. But just for shits and giggles, let's go from the other direction.
Oh, no.
So, Trixie.
Yes, darling.
You are you're standing in the tournament room. People are starting to file in for the next round of the tournament. Few players have come to
I believe I talked to some of the players, right?
Yep, you did talk to a couple of them. And you are examining the case, and with your stellar investigation roll, you determined that
Like a 5?
Yeah. You determined that the case has a lock. Okay.
Oh my god. Why?
What would you like to do?
I know I already kind of hobnobbed with some of the other guests. I was asking about, like, the tournament's details and how far in they were. And confirmed that we could not enter. They were already well into the tournament.
Yes, that is correct.
I
But you could have afforded the entry fee anyway, though. No, you could have actually.
Listen, you. Given that I've kind of taken stock of the area and the tournament hasn't really started back up fully yet, I think I'm gonna follow the path that I saw Fuzzy going towards the stairs that go to the restaurant. But maybe stop into the spa on my way.
Okay, we're going to go to the spa. So you head on up out of the tournament area, head south a little bit past the corridor that you saw Fuzzy go down. and head into the next room where you see the... I hate these names. Phelegetholian? Phelegetholian, whatever that is. The spa and Stygian baths.
Assume something Dante's Inferno related and go.
The air in here is warmer and more humid than in the casino proper and bears a sulphurous fragrance. A tiefling sitting behind a desk gives you a warm smile. Chintz curtains are drawn behind her. Dear soul, says the tiefling, care to enjoy a massage, relax in our sauna, or take a warm bath?
Am I that smelly? No, I don't say that. Oh, hello. I was wondering what was in this direction. From the smell of things, I would say that there's some natural springs in the back.
Well, we certainly do have some very nice hot springs back there with that very good for the skin, very relaxing. I highly recommend taking a little dip in one if you're feeling a little stressed from some of the playing out there. If that doesn't suit your fancy, then behind the curtain here we offer therapeutic massages. If you would like something a little bit more actively relaxing.
Well, the hot springs sound amazing. May I partake?
Absolutely. The hot springs are they're 2 gold pieces for 2 hours, or 5 gold if you would like an all-day pass.
Well, that's a decision.
That's expensive.
I think I'll take the all-day pass. Would that allow me to come in and out as I please?
Absolutely. And she gets a small little wooden token
Okay.
that she brings out.
I'll go ahead and pay the 5 gold for the whole day.
Okay.
Okay.
You put a 5 gold down on the table. She hands you the token, which is marked with the current date.
Okay.
She says, simply present this token whenever you feel a need for a little relaxation. And she motions you to step behind the curtain. When you do step behind the curtain, you find yourself in a...
Undress to your comfort level.
Yes. Her clothes magically fall off.
Boobas.
As you step behind the curtain, you find yourself in a room with a half dozen or so massage tables. Of which there are currently a
These two are in the gutter.
Well,
massage. You do not see. I mean, they have some curtains, but you do not see any signs of happy endings going on. If that's what you're thinking.
I'm beyond the gutter. I'm already where everybody floats. We all float down there.
On the far side, you see a green bordered door, and to your right, you see another curtain. Do you assume you want to go through the other curtain?
I think I'm gonna wander aimlessly and try it like I'm going for the door, thinking it's a change room first. That's how I'll play it. Even though I know for sure that those green doors are for staff.
We know that they are, but
We know that they don't know that I know that.
I want to know if they know that we know that.
a sneaky way into the laundry.
That you know.
I'm just gonna. Well, I mean, my out of character. My idea here is that if I act like I don't know what's up with those doors and I go to try to open them, I want to see what happens. Testing.
Okay.
Toes in the water.
You okay? So yeah, you go up to the door and you try the handle, and it is the double door, and it is locked. And one of the massage therapists, not masseuses, apparently I'm not allowed to call them that anymore.
In Nyland, in this game, you can call them whatever you want, including Mika and Daddy.
Wow.
Actually, no, they don't do anything. You try the door, and it's locked. I mean, you are within view of the other employees, but they just continue with their work on the couple of patrons that are currently there.
I'm gonna stand by the door and, like, look really super confused, like, well, what's going on? Where do I get changed? Why isn't this door open?
Then one of them does.
He hates me right now.
Okay. Then one of them does notice you and says, "If you are looking for the baths, ma'am, that is the door to your left."
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so silly. Are there change rooms beyond?
There is a changing bench in there.
Okay. I will wander off. Acting like, oh my god, I'm so stupid.
No, you step through the door to the south, and a blast of steam hits you in the face, melting your eyeball. No. As you step in.
Roll for initiative.
Inside, you see 4 bathing pools, in which there are also a few patrons taking advantage of them. And looking to your right, you do indeed see a bench with hooks for people to hang up their stuff.
Are they naked?
They're naked.
Okay, I will
naked.
proceed to get naked too. And pick a bath that has someone good looking in it. And slip in. I'll ask, may I join you before I strike a cute little pose before I just hop on in?
Oh, Trixie's looking for those ding-dongs and hoo-has.
Listen, as a ho-ho, I need to find my people. Just because I'm a woman of the cloth don't mean I'm not a ho-ho.
I'm like at the toddlers, like at the other end of the house.
Let's see. I actually get to use my scrying stones.
So much good material for
And
trailers.
then Greg talked about
I was still
ding-dongs
doing
and
it.
hoo-has.
They're snack cakes.
They're snack cakes. They're little Debbie snack cakes.
Little Debbie product is named hoo-ha.
So watch him.
Oh, he meant the Wahoos.
Yeah. What you call it? I don't know.
Who's a Watsits?
Let's roll on the quirks die.
Oh no. Oh no.
John is using his scrying stones by
Oh,
stratagem.
boy.
John is like, I will see your chaos and match you chaos.
Okay, so yes, you approach a pool containing. Is a dwarf.
Oh god, are you serious?
Dwarf.
Oh no.
Is it Dr. Stonecrusher?
He doesn't seem to be a particularly burly specimen of a dwarf, but he does seem.
Harry?
Well, he's a dwarf, of course he is.
He's a dwarf, of course he's Harry.
As fuzzy as fuzzy.
And
No one wants to know about his attributes.
honestly, that is a
I
perfect
do kiss
word
and
for
tell.
for this scene. Okay. Of course, please have a seat.
She will slink into the bathtub.
Okay. Well, he just leans back, closes his eyes, and continues to relax.
How long have you been soaking, dear?
I'm
Looks
not
down.
sure. Time tends to lose meaning in this place, but probably long enough to start to get wrinkly at any rate.
I'll say no. Do you come to the casino for the spa specifically, or are you a gambling man?
Oh, I am a very poor gambling man, I'm afraid to say.
Oh,
So the spas definitely are a nice touch when things are not going my way out there, which
is that the type of day you've had so far, dear?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Scribe work is well paying, but when you kind of lose most of a day's wages on one unlucky roll, it tends to make you rather stressed.
A scribe, you say? What does that entail?
Oh, in this particular case, I just work for the city. It's just... Well, these days they just have me doing inventory, which is paying, but not exactly exciting.
Were you competing in the tournament this weekend?
No, not me. I doubt I'd be able to make it past the first round with my luck, but I am hoping to get a good view of the finals later today. How about you?
Well, I was hoping to get a good view right now, but you're helping me with that, darling, aren't you? I mean, the hubbub and the hullabaloo of the tournament seems to be quite the draw. Fortunately, I did not know about it before the openings were closed. However, some of the tables have been quite interesting to watch.
Yes, I think they're up to the semifinals right now. So,
Quite the trophy.
it is.
It is. Have you seen them walk anywhere with that trophy? It seems to be locked up. I don't know if they keep it there or...
It's been there for as long as I've been here, as far as I know. I wasn't paying too much attention.
That was quite the answer. It's been there as long as I've been here, as far as I know. Vague.
Well, what do you
soaking in
expect?
hot water too.
John's like, I hate it when you make me vague.
Well, what do you know? He's a dwarf in a bath.
You never know what a dwarf in a bath might know.
And buck-ass naked.
Yeah. Especially when buck-ass naked. Well, the spas themselves seem to be quite the draw. I'm surprised there aren't more people in here.
Oh, well, this is a place of excitement primarily, I would think. I'm a little surprised to see a woman of the cloth, actually.
Oh, well, you know, woman of the cloth, even we have moments of need to relax, that is.
Yes, we are not going there, by the way.
No.
to seduce.
No fade to
I
blacks
rolled to
tonight.
seduce his pants off. Oh, wait, they're already off.
Wow.
Naughty priestess.
Well, then, maybe we shall get our relax on, if you will.
Okay, well, I'll let you relax.
She'll just lean back and stop
Relax
pestering him with questions. Oh, God, I don't want to know.
All right. Okay, yeah. Okay, Fuzzy. Fuzzy's hungry.
Wow.
Give me that! Stop passing notes in class!
Don't forget to read it for the whole class. No, I'm kidding.
I'm just messing with Sarah.
Yeah, he is. It was a legit question. Passing notes. That's what the cell phones are for.
All right, Fuzzy, you've just gone down the stairs, following your nose to the smell of food. You find yourself in a short little hallway, which you take down, turn to the right, and you find yourself in...
This is the stairs that goes down to the
Those are the
left.
stairs that go down, yes, and that is where she is right
Gotcha.
now, down the stairs.
Copy.
Yeah, he, she, they. I'll just go they from now on. Okay.
That's how I am online these days. I just call everybody they. It's easier.
And you find yourself in a restaurant with a sign with the name proudly proclaiming Nessus.
Okay.
One I can read, he says.
Yes. NESSUS. That is something that I can read. Before you see several tables with because it is getting on towards lunchtime. It is indeed starting to fill up.
Okay.
Towards the across from you, the waterfall thunders down past an opening in the cliff.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, which, because it's not really hitting, it's not too noisy here, but you can definitely hear the sound of the crashing waters.
Okay.
Which makes it a little difficult to talk, but not too
Sure.
bad.
Okay.
To your left, you see a pair of green trimmed doors, which occasionally, you see the tiefling servants serving people come in and out with people's orders.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and on the far wall, you also see. I'll just show you this because it's a lot to read. The menu is proudly posted.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's actually a menu in the module.
It actually has a menu.
Seasonal pan-fried fungi with garlic butter. Spicy shredded sturge sliders. Abyssal chicken egg omelet. Otto's irresistible noodles. Otug steak well done. Desserts are Night Hag's Delight, which better not be fucking dream pies. Stench cow cheese plate. And Nessian liqueur.
Yeah, with prices posted.
Okay. Cool.
I know you said you didn't want to read them.
Oh, that's fine.
I read them anyway.
Oh, I thought it was cute.
I did it. I did it.
I actually like
Did
it.
it again.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun.
I'm not
little
going to do
detail.
it. I was thinking
I'm
about
actually
it.
curious if some of this is in one of. Chris has now given me, I think, both of the D&D cookbooks that exist, which
Yes,
we
I
have
have.
yet to play with those. But I wonder if some of these things are IRL in those books.
I want the stench
Yeah.
cow cheese platter.
Stinky cheese,
Lots of stinky cheese.
delicious
Everything
cheese.
is bleh.
So, is it like a seat yourself or hostess stand, or like what is it?
Excellent question. You know what? Screw it. Let's do hostess.
Okay.
Yes. There's you find a tiefling woman standing behind a small little lectern off to the side.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. Would you? I almost said it again. Are you dining alone today?
Yes, it'll be just me. I'd like it to sit over by the waterfall and the view if there's a table available.
Certainly. Right this way. She takes you over to a small empty table that's over near the waterfall lookout.
Okay.
Not so close that you're getting splashed with water, though.
Okay.
And provides you with a set of cutlery and said, "Is there anything that you would like to order,
Let's see here.
or do you need a couple of drinks? Can I
yes.
start you off with drinks?"
I'll just start with some water and maybe some tea, please. Got
You
some.
want some water? She throws you out the
Water. Had a vision of a
Our
little
first-
tiefling.
Our first cup of tea is
trying to
complimentary,
keep them up.
so I will have them bring that out to you right away.
Thank you.
And she leaves.
Okay. So while she's gone, he's gonna look at the menu, and he's also gonna like, enjoy the view and kind of get a sense for like how high is the restaurant set above the tide pool.
It's the restaurant itself is about 20 feet below the casino. You can kind of tell that from the
Okay.
stairs that you went down.
All right.
So I'd say if we're taking into account ceilings and stuff like that, it's still about a 70-foot drop.
Okay. All right. That's quite a beautiful view. Okay.
How far? 70?
70, yeah, 70, yeah.
But as I get being down lower, it's like it's still visible that there is a path like out to open water, basically from that pool, like out to the ocean. You had mentioned that in the first session, I think, or the second session. That the tide pool opened out to the ocean or something
yes.
like that.
Yeah,
So, okay.
hard to see because you have a big old waterfall curtain in the way.
Okay. I didn't know if the waterfall covered the entire restaurant. Like I was assuming they'd probably have some view around it for scenic stuff. But
Not down in the restaurant.
Okay.
All the scenic outlooks are up at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, for the restaurant, it's kind of more for ambiance.
I mean, he'll probably peek over if he's right by the railing for whatever overlook is there without stuffing his head in the waterfall.
Yeah.
He'll probably kind of peek over and look up, look down, like see if it looks like, are there any caves set into the cliff behind the waterfall or anything like that?
Yeah. Not. You do see the river cascading from up top.
Okay.
And can just get a view of the railings and stuff up there. You're not the first person to do this, and nobody bats an eye.
Yeah.
No other real caves or anything around in the cliff face.
Okay.
But you do, again, get a sense of the height of the waterfall below you.
All right. He reaches out a big fuzzy arm, lets the water cascade a little bit off his hand, and then just shakes off the water and sits back down.
It's a little cold.
Okay.
You now have water in your fur.
So.
And in short order, the water and the tea is brought to you.
Okay.
At your table.
Okay. Well, then he's going to order the mushrooms and the steak.
Mushroom. The pan-fried fungi with garlic butter and the Otiul steak. That would be 3 silver, 2 copper.
All right. And he pays with tip. So he'll pay three silver total. So
3 silver?
yeah.
That's a hefty tip. What staff thanks you. You may take inspiration.
Oh.
Tipping is well rewarded here.
Already got it. I think the whole table already
I think
has
we all
it.
have it,
So
Use your inspiration, people.
I don't have inspiration.
apparently I should have used it on my terrible rolls last session.
Okay. Well, Sarah doesn't have hers. So.
Oh, okay. Then I will give it to her.
It is no longer checked.
Hey, so pay back. There you go.
There you go.
Doink. I suddenly feel inspired.
Is there anything in particular that you're going to be watching for, or you just kind of want to get the scope of the area?
He might watch to see like which employees are coming through, like if it's just restaurant people or other people. He may try to get like a peek if he can see the kitchen doors opening from his angle, just to see what's back there, without being obvious. I don't know how. Is it a cozy space or is it like a very grand dining room? It's kind of.
Checking.
Let's see. Let's say in the theme of the rest of the restaurant, the restaurant tries to give an opulent air.
Okay.
But without being, like really thick upholstered stuff that would be difficult to clean because it's a restaurant.
Right.
As for the area behind the doors, you do get a pretty decent look. They're pretty busy kitchens.
Okay.
And from what you could see from where you are, it looked pretty clean, which comes as no surprise to you because this place is still pretty new.
Okay.
Cockroaches haven't had a chance to move in yet.
Okay.
La cucaracha. Twinning.
I mean, he'd be people watching in general too. So, like whatever other clientele is there, anything like people acting strangely or arguments or bits of tension.
Let's do this then. Yeah. Because it is getting on towards lunchtime, like I said, the place is starts to fill up fairly quickly.
Yep.
A lot of single diners because people come there to gamble, not to carouse too much. And
Speak for themselves.
some couples, no real families, but
Okay.
Mostly ones and twos, a couple of threes. And as you saw above, a mix of people. A couple of people putting on airs. Most of the people that are there alone are obviously, local workers.
Okay.
Just there to lose their hard-earned coin.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Okay.
As you are there and watching, you do. Would you recognize? I can't see him yet. You do see a gnome come toddling in
Okay.
with a rather
I think I know which gnome this is.
attempted air of dignity, and a.
I feel like John is self-inserting into this guy.
With a as the module likes to describe it, a Mephistophelian aspect.
Okay.
He has the red overcoat with high collars, slicked back black hair, and a mustache that has been well waxed.
Okay.
The pointy beard.
Big handlebar mustache.
Big handlebar mustache, yes. And he comes in, takes a look around the place,
Okay.
steps into the kitchen
Okay.
for a little bit. From where you are, you don't really hear anything about what happens.
Okay.
And then a few minutes later, he steps out again with holding a mug.
Okay. So just stopped into the kitchen to get a drink, basically, and popped back out.
Yeah, and just doing his rounds.
Okay. All right. Is he close enough to try to engage with him without looking like I'm leaving my table and hiking across the whole restaurant? Or you said that we were told in advance that he was a gnome, right? Is that
yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah, it won't be a problem. As he's holding his drink, he does step out into the dining area to engage with a couple of the patrons.
Okay. So.
How are things going? I'm enjoying
Okay.
the game.
So Fuzzy
Try the veal, it's delicious.
to him says, "Oh, greetings! I had thought that everybody here who worked here was a tiefling in Gnomish."
And he replies to you in kind. Oh, well, welcome to, and all of my employees. I do like to enjoy, hire the tieflings whenever I get the chance because it certainly aids with the theme of the casino.
That makes sense.
Are you enjoying it?
I am so far. I'm very fascinated with the construction of this space. Were these cliffs pre-existing, or did you have a team create all of this from this hillside?
A bit of a mix, actually. The river was naturally here, but I have a few inroads with some wizards who are able to sculpt the rest of this place, spared no expense, in order to heighten everybody's enjoyment.
Oh, that's fascinating. I mean, I will say, as something of a craftsperson myself, I'm curious. Usually, when one designs a space, you have additional accesses and exits for emergency purposes. Do those exist? I've only seen the one river that looks like it comes in and out.
Oh, I am not concerned about any kind of emergencies here.
Huh.
Emergencies are for
Call OSHA.
I see.
emergencies are for places that are less well managed.
I see.
I am not.
Well, it surely is impressive. I'm excited to try the food.
Oh, please do. The steak is particularly demonic.
Oh, well done. I'm also a cook, so I'm excited to see how it is.
I do hope you enjoy the steak.
All right. As I'm watching him, do I get any sense of obvious pouches, pockets, things where things would be socked away?
go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Okay, come on, new D20. Come on, new D20. My perception.
Just FYI.
That's not great. It's less than my passive. It is a 6.
You don't get a sense of anything beyond what you would expect somebody to have. A little side pouch, little money purse.
Okay. Yeah, he would have been
under his
looking
overcoat.
specifically for keys, thinking of the keyhole for the trophy case and stuff like that.
Nothing that you've noticed.
Nothing that I can see. Okay, so he's probably... We'll wait for the people in his party who are better experts at that then, rather than try something at greater risk himself. So yeah, all right. I guess he'll let the conversation end organically that way then.
Okay.
Yep.
Let it drift off.
Yep.
All right. Then enjoy your meal while Mixie enjoys the end of the circus show, or has already enjoyed the end of the circus show. Where would Mixie like to go? You find yourself in a large arena. And as previously explained, to the east, you're right, are the main entrances and exits to the arena, up above the stadium seating, and off to your left you find a rather large green-trimmed door.
Has everyone left the arena, or are they still filing out?
I'll say at this point, pretty much everybody has left. There is a small cleanup crew who is... just cleaning up after the show in preparation for the next one.
Hold on
But
a
they're not
second.
paying any attention to it.
So I have over 5,500 sound files and nothing that's like a circus. so I actually contacted Tabletop Audio and Michael Guffey Studios and asked them if they could make one. And they basically have like a list of requests. So they put like medieval circus kind of music
Oh, that's really funny.
on both of their lists. So hopefully I will have it at some point well after this campaign is over.
And then we'll never need it again.
Go ahead, Greg.
Do I discern if they have like anything on them that allows them to go through the door?
They are the stage hands, so you definitely see them going in or having come out the door, the green trimmed door.
Okay.
So the assumption is that they probably have something on them.
Okay. I'm going to go traipse over to them and
Is this a green door?
Yes.
just kind of maybe bump into them and maybe try to take a key from them.
Boy, you drunk already?
Swing the
Door's that way.
Oh, my apologies. I'm very
The
sorry.
beach is now.
She has the brimstone gulp with her.
But so I'm gonna see if I can take something from without him
Okay,
noticing.
go ahead and hit that. Give me that sleight of hand roll.
Okay, and I'm gonna use a luck point.
And to answer the previous question that Chris had, they are not wearing their badges on lanyards. They do keep them in like their little in their pouches and stuff, which
Okay.
seems to be sufficient.
Okay.
So sleight
Because
of hand.
lanyards would spoil the visuals.
That's true. That makes sense. Yeah.
Sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hand roll.
So,
It's never
so it's
stopped
+7,
anybody
so it's
in real
21.
life.
21. That is more than enough.
Yes.
You do indeed manage to slip your hand into his pocket.
Where?
Jokes on soda!
Sarah almost did a spit take. And I'm sitting across from Sarah.
Greg has been the closest at the table multiple times.
And managed to come out with a little thin laminated wooden placard with the logo of the casino on it.
Okay.
And for a roll that good, you also managed to pull out 3 copper pieces.
Oh, nice.
A laminated wooden placard?
Shellacked then? Waxed?
I'll wax you.
Are you saying you want to wax my wood?
Yes.
Whoa.
Timestamp.
Mixie
Wow.
apologizes and says, "Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to rough you up a little bit like that."
Mixie and Trixie, man.
Fine. Well, let's get you out of here. And he basically pushes you towards the main entrance.
Okay.
So you're outside the arena now, assuming you don't resist.
No, I don't.
Okay.
So I go towards.
Good job, Greg.
Rogue with the clutch rogue stuff.
Go
Rogue
towards
got a rogue.
finding the rest of the people.
You know that Rome's over at the bar over here. I'm the
Yeah,
closest
Yeah,
one.
walk
once you're
over to
out, you
Ro.
immediately see Ro still
Yeah.
at the bar.
Because you also have the hat of disguise too, so there's definitely shenanigans.
Okay. So, you've stepped out of the circus and you see Ro sitting at the bar.
Do I think I would recognize him, right?
Lyra, yeah.
Yeah, you saw her. You saw the disguise.
I've been in this
Yeah.
persona the whole time.
We
so-
know
so,
we
yeah.
know our crew and like what personas Ro has, right?
I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Oh, bro, guess what I have? Oh, Lara, guess what I have?
So Lyra is playing a little drunk.
There's a bartender not too far away.
Oh, I just randomly do something like this to show.
The show. Okay, gotcha. Okay. And I kind of. It's good to see you, and when you do that, when you show me the card, I just kind of nod, an acknowledgement. Go ahead.
No, never mind. Your sleight of hand is good enough. I was going to ask you for that, but to hide it from the barkeeper. But your sleight of hand is good enough. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Okay, so I nod in acknowledgement. John, are there privies here somewhere?
No, they don't let you pee here. You have to piss in the river.
river sticks.
There's no rule specifically against that.
There was no rule about peeing in the river when we came in.
Stay out of it,
Yeah.
not
Yes.
pee in it.
Okay, hey, this whole place could be called shit on a stick.
See some chunky things floating down the river.
Yeah.
Gross.
Zagnuts?
Surprisingly, I think they don't have that in the map.
I don't see it on the map.
You must hold it while you...
The map of the museum from the first adventure had privies on the map.
Specifically had privies.
This one does not have privies.
Yeah, it does not have privies.
You have to go to the spa and pee
That is
in the
mild.
pool.
Why do you think the spa is warm?
In the water.
There is
yellow?
definitely pee in our pools.
The waterfall is just a sheet of yellow.
And it was all yellow.
I like that song.
Let's pretend.
There's privies.
Let's say that there are some. What's a good spot to stick it? There's a nice blank area there where the downstairs is. Yeah, on that wall. Let's just say there's a small wall there.
You mean in the hallway to the restaurant?
No,
You said downstairs, is
see,
why.
this is the downstairs area here.
Oh, the downstairs.
So this is
Oh,
kind of
the-
an unused section of the map on the main. So let's just say that let's just
It's over by the cashiers.
say that there's a monsters and ghouls doors behind the cashiers.
Okay, so Greg, Lyra will kind
Should
of
be succubi and
Thembos.
Lyra will kind of hang on you a little bit and just get close enough that she can whisper in your ear, and suggest, the head of disguise as an employee. Maybe use the privy for a quick change.
And she just laughs. Mixie does.
And then Lyra laughs.
quick party check because I don't know if any of us knows the answer to this. Who
What's that?
has the special bag of holding?
Oh.
I would assume I mean, we didn't. I don't know if we specified it, but
We didn't specify who was
I
carrying
would
it.
assume
No.
that Mixie would have it because Mixie is the sneaky one.
Most likely the one that's going to be sneaking in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lyra goes back to drinking her drink.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going with Mixie for a little bit more, and then I'll check back in if you really
Yeah.
want to do anything.
No worries.
Okay.
So she kind of, let's just see, she kind of skips maybe a little bit, and then she's like, "Where's Trixie? I wonder where she is." And so she goes to look for Trixie to check in with her.
She naked
And naked in a bath.
Okay.
with a naked dwarf.
Then let's move on. Then you're around looking for your sister. All right. So go ahead, Darrell. Is there anything that you wish to accomplish? Other than
I just want to do a little experiment.
Okay.
I just want to do a little experiment. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. In Lyra's, drunken state, I'll say, probably after Mixie walks away, I'll just like turn to a bar patron next to me and sort of drunkenly say, "Watch this."
Oh no.
I'm just going to cast Mage Hand to move my glass off the bar and over to my actual physical hand, just to see if casting a spell using magic does anything. Sets off an alarm, causes the police to come and grab me.
Okay, as you cast your spell, suddenly alarms go blaring off. The whole place starts flashing red. Gates drop
John,
down.
don't
in
join
front
us
of
right now.
Okay.
You're the one in your deception, John.
You rolled a 1 on your deception, surely by the fact that you started waving your arms.
Like
We have a plus 10 on our perception checks for John trolling.
We do.
Because we've known him far too long.
Yeah, I know.
Even Gullible Kate has a little bonus. It's smaller. But,
She's starting to catch on. Yes.
Okay, so I take it no alarm went off.
The patron is just like, so,
And
but nothing else particularly happens.
I mean, that's really good to know. So I didn't draw any attention whatsoever, just casting Mage Hand.
Not that you noticed.
Not that I
not that
noticed.
we know.
I drunkenly slough my head around and I'd like to make a perception check to see if I can pick up on somebody staring at me.
Okay, we can make 2 rolls. One, I'd like you to make just a blanket deception check, just to have that in my back pocket,
Okay.
to see how well your acting is going.
She whips her hand.
It's a 16
Okay.
on deception.
That's not too bad. Okay, and what is it you're looking for?
I don't want to stop and look around like, is somebody watching me? So I'm just sort of like drunkenly kind of like, my head's bobbing around like I'm drunk, but I am looking to see if somebody like maybe behind me or somewhere out of my sight line is staring at me because I cast a spell.
Okay, yeah,
Way to get
we
behind
don't
the
need to
door.
roll for that. You don't
Okay.
see anybody.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So,
Although the bartender's a little amused.
okay. Bartender's amused. No one, I don't seem to draw any attention at all, really.
Yep.
And then, where were you headed, Greg? Where was Mixie headed?
She's trying to find Trixie, so
Okay.
she probably
Just kind of
might-
out and around since we
Yeah.
don't know. Since she doesn't know where she's
Okay. So,
Didn't tell anybody where she was going.
Ro had not Ro, Fuzzy probably had a general idea that you were.
You left me in the tournament room.
So
Yeah.
Lyra's going to take her drink and kind of awkwardly start making her way around. I just kind of want to circumvent this area just to kind of check out some of these rooms. I just want to peek my head and look into the circus. If nothing's going on there, I'm going to move past. I'm going to peek my head into the tournament room. I just kind of want to see what's going on.
Okay.
But I want to look like I'm just kind of drunkenly checking out the casino.
Okay. You don't. Your antics don't draw too much attention to you. You are hardly the only one staggering.
Staggering it.
The circus room is, as described earlier, there's some people cleaning up around there. One of the employees is looking around, kind of concerned. The
Still hasn't gone through the doors because they don't have their key card.
the waterfall overlook. A couple of people standing there enjoying their drinks. The
tournament room, is there still the one guard?
You look into the tournament room. There is still just, you see the one guard standing by the display case, and this is the first time you are seeing the fact that the trophy is there in that display case in the back of the room. It's from the time that Trixie was there. A few more people have filed in, and a couple more people have taken their places at the tables, getting ready for the semifinal.
Okay. I'm going to stumble into that room and kind of move over to where the trophy is.
Okay.
And just ask that guard, is this the trophy for the Dragon Ante tournament?
7-Dragon Ante. You see 3 7-Dragon Ante tables. You're never going to live that one down.
My math was still correct. I'm going to die on
Our D&D is special. We have 7 Dragon Antes.
She says that the seven Dragon Ante.
Oh my
It
god.
is indeed.
Oh, wow, it's very pretty. And then I turn and I leave.
Very good. Do you want to take the next?
Seven.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I'll consider that you inspected the.
I want to study
You've
it
got the
for
magical know-how, or hopefully
give me an
something crazy
investigation
would
roll.
because I have
pick it up.
I have minor illusion and I could duplicate the trophy, so I want to study it through the glass to get a good idea of how I can reproduce it with minor illusion.
Yeah. Okay. Give me give me that investigation roll.
I will use my heroic inspiration.
Yay!
Let's see here.
La inspiration. La inspiration. La 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 la. Yay!
Oh, natural 20
Yay!
for 25.
One of us actually noticed something.
25.
Finally, someone made a good roll.
Wow, this trophy is so cool.
You get a really good look at said trophy. I don't know if I've shown you the picture of the trophy.
Very cool. Very cool.
But it is a trophy, golden trophy of kind of a angelic figure holding a ruby or something like that.
It's actually, it's similar to the key.
So you would have no problems creating an illusion of that. But additionally, you notice around the edge of the glass some extremely faint runes.
Oh, that could ruin things.
Let's see.
It's a bummer. This level of party won't have Dispel
So I
Magic.
see very faint runes around the case.
Yes.
Okay. Is it on the glass?
It is. It does. They seem to be etched into the glass
Okay.
themselves, or
Etched into the glass.
embedded into the glass.
Okay.
Because you're you, go ahead and give me a.
Because you're you.
Give me a what?
An Arcana check to see if you can read them.
Okay.
Because you're you.
If you're someone else.
If it wasn't a wizard, if he wasn't a wizarding type, I wouldn't have never.
On hearing you say but before you read the result of the roll, I give you my heroic inspiration.
You're not even in the same place.
Yeah, you're
Not even on
if it's not-
You're like not even on the same floor.
inspiration is meta though, right? Like I thought that that's a table thing as opposed to a character thing.
Well, it's
It's gray area.
In the moment that you're
Yeah.
getting inspiration, yes. But in this case, I would say no. But
Yeah.
obviously, it's DM's call.
I mean, it's more just making sure that he has it, and then he can choose if he wants to use it.
No,
or not.
I-
That's pushing a little too
it's
far.
up to John. It's
All
right
right,
up to John.
fair enough.
Just over the line.
So I got 7.
There you got that.
I
Okay,
got
so you
that.
can't really read what the runes are.
No,
But you know they're there,
they do. I do.
and they probably do something.
Security like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna stumble over to the privys Like, I have to pee so bad.
Very good.
So I'm going to go over to the privies and start casting detect magic. In the privy. And then I'll take 10 minutes and then actually, yeah, because it'll give me the school. It'll give me the school of magic.
You're gonna go all the way over here
Yeah.
when you could just go to that really noisy waterfall.
Yeah, but there's people out there. I mean, it didn't draw a lot of attention when I cast Mage Hand at the bar. But unfortunately, with Detect Magic, like I have to cast it as a ritual.
That's true.
So I'd be standing on the platform for 10 minutes trying to cast a spell. That's a good idea, though. I like that idea. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the privy.
Okay.
And if you want to skip back to Mixie,
Okay,
or someone while I'm
let
doing
you
it.
have your 10 minutes on the loo.
Yeah, 10 minutes on the loop, casting Detect
Need to
Magic.
do some heavy thinking.
I've been drinking a lot. I gotta pee a lot.
Okay, we are back around to Trixie. Where did we leave you, Trixie?
I'm still
Oh, you're still
naked in the
soaking.
baths,
That's right, you're soaking in the bath.
She's marinating.
soaking up the sulfur.
Okay, I mean, it's a lot of simultaneous action going on right now, so I don't know. I'll say you've been in there probably about 10 minutes or so.
Okay. Meta Sarah says, is Trixie ever gonna find her in the spa, in the baths?
No, Mixie might not.
Trixie will find herself.
Don't pull a John now.
Oh my god.
See, that's why I put up the cards here now for our normal initiative cards, so that I actually know who's actually sitting where.
It's good for you,
That's
John.
a good idea, John.
Yep.
It's good for, that's very good job, Pat.
Thank you.
Give him an attaboy.
I know you have a bit of a praise kink, honey. You're doing a great job. I'm sorry, I just turned John bright red. Boy. I think I am going to continue because I think it'd look weird if I went in and only sat for like 10 minutes. I think I'm going to continue to spend about another 20 minutes in the bath before I move away.
Makes sense.
So if that is a cue for the DM to move on again, then
Yeah,
I would totally understand.
Since we're doing a lot of simultaneity here, then you can pass turn for now.
I will pass turn for now.
Okay.
Continuing to soak like a joke.
And Fuzzy, who is enjoying his steak and fungi.
Yes.
Such a fun guy he is.
Yes, I mean, if the server comes around to check on him, he'll just, be very lavish in the praise and be like, oh, these are phenomenal, I'm something at the... Do you think I could speak with the chef? I'm really interested to ask him about the techniques that he used for the fungus dish.
A fungus dish.
Certainly ask.
Yeah. Fungi.
It just sounds
Fungi.
fungus. A fungus dish.
Just, again, to have one in my back pocket for how things are generally going to go.
Give you something for your back pocket.
Yeah.
Whoa. What?
Isn't that generally the front pocket?
It's a new wallet, guys. Get your minds out of the gutter.
Persuasion or performance?
Persuasion or performance? Okay. Which ones does he have? Persuasion? It's pretty much equal for either. I mean, legitimately, I'm assuming the food is pretty good. Casino food usually is, but what do we want to do? Let's try this one. Why not? Let's try one of the big ones. Oh, okay. 20.
20. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so the server goes out back.
Okay.
And a moment later, let's see. I mean, it's back office staff, so he might... No, it would still be a tiefling. Because he is very particular about keeping around.
Rolling a personality.
Yeah, let's see. Personality for this guy.
Oh boy!
Scrying Stones by Stratagem. Please sponsor us.
Okay. All right. This tiefling gentleman comes out. Obviously, not wearing it or anything, but it's easy enough to tell by marks and stuff that he obviously had just taken it off. And,
Okay.
he came out and said, "Well, welcome to the to our restaurant. I understand that you have something that you wish to say to me.
Yes, I just wanted to compliment you. The food is phenomenal. I mean, I've traveled many places. I'm something of a cook myself, but I'm especially impressed by the fungi. I mean, did you infuse the herbs into the butter first? When I'm cooking, that's usually my preferred technique.
We have a special marinade that we definitely keep the mushrooms in overnight in order to give them that nice, tender but flavorful thing. As for where we get the fungi ourselves, I grew them myself.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
It's a druid.
Yeah.
John just lifted up his armpit to show us.
Just for the listeners, John lifted up his arm. Yeah.
I'm kidding. You can say that. And of course, they're all locally sourced to make sure that they are the freshest mushrooms that we can possibly get.
It's especially impressive considering this is the opening weekend as well. Did you guys run a test kitchen with the staff for a little bit prior to this to get all these dishes where you wanted them?
Quentin definitely likes to have his staff experienced from the get-go. He wanted to hit the ground running.
Oh, I'm very, very impressed. I mean, I don't suppose with all the activity with the tournament today, is your kitchen short? Could you use any additional help in there? Like, I always love the chance to learn a little bit more and do some cooking myself. John's like, F you.
No, I mean it's a valid question, but
It is a no for me, dog.
I'm trying to decide if there is any situation in which somebody would actually say yes to that, and unfortunately, I can't think of one.
Okay.
Because if there were any situation, I'd let you roll for it. But
Okay.
unfortunately, being a casino and all the staffing is very tightly controlled. I mean, Quentin even hires all the people himself he needs, and which is very impressive because there's quite a few of us, and yet he still knows every one of us by name and face.
Okay.
Which as an employer is very nice, but unfortunately means that any staffing decisions or any kind of temporary help all have to go through him directly.
I see. All right. And then I guess just a sanity check, he doesn't have a key card somewhere like blatantly on his person, does he?
Not blatantly, no.
No. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, Fuzzy's smart enough to think that if he swiped it and then the guy goes to walk right back into the kitchen and that he can't get into the kitchen, that would probably not end well. So he's going to hold off on that for now. So, okay. All right. Well, he says, well, I just wanted to say thank you and bravo. And pats him on the hand. And,
Thank you very much for the encouragement. Please enjoy your and he goes back to the kitchen. It's a busy day. He's got things to do. All right.
Cool. Okay. So, I mean, when he finishes his meal, he already paid, he already tipped, so he's going to...
Kate, you learned one very important piece of information out of that.
Because my ADHD brain has completely lost it already. So if there was something you want me to pick out of that, I didn't. So please, can you review what he said again?
No, it's okay.
Oh, John. Don't tell her she learned something and then
Really?
to tell her what she learned.
Hey, please say again the thing that my brain, because I was racing ahead on my role play, missed.
It was the note about Quentin's hiring practices.
Okay, which was that he
handpicks them himself and
knows everybody's name and face.
Okay.
I was only half listening, and I sort of got that.
I missed it because I was frantically thinking of
Yeah, I
whether
know
he
how
could
that
try
goes.
to steal the key card and if it was worth it and yada yada.
Yeah, I
So,
know. Your
yeah.
brain is already 6 steps ahead of
Yeah,
the
so
conversation.
thank
Here
you.
and now. I'm
Yeah.
going to make her a post-it that says "Here and Now."
It's not gonna work.
I was writing my notes out and I'm like, wait, wow, what happened?
Yeah, so handpicks employees and knows all faces and names. This could be interesting because someone else is already moving towards doing something and doesn't know that.
It doesn't mean that that's gonna.
Yeah,
They're gonna run into each other though.
right.
Or have any reason.
First text message.
Have any
that
reason
does
to
not
be,
include John.
All right, so he is going to depart the restaurant and head back up the stairs. Just generally trying to keep an eye out for either. I would say in any room that he's in, he's trying to look and see if there are like defects in the wall that would point towards like hidden doors or like other exits and egresses and stuff. But
No, I mean, to your eye, that is the walls are obviously
Yeah.
magically constructed.
because he's
for the
kind of
most
using
part.
his craftsperson's eye going
Yeah.
through this space, knowing something about building spaces. So
Yeah, that's why I'm just giving
okay.
this to you.
Sure,
It's just,
sure.
Yeah, the to your eye, most of the nice straight corridors and things like that are obviously constructed. Even the stalactites on the ceilings look like look like they were hand shaped rather than naturally
magicians
shaped.
casting out their spell slot limit of stone shape for days
Things
in a
like
row.
that, yeah.
Yes, yeah, okay.
So for the most part, yes, the place is very much constructed and not natural.
Okay.
But the area immediately around the river itself
Yeah.
looks modified, but mostly natural.
All right. Well, he's going to head upstairs and start trying to see about, figuring that the party is getting close to possibly regrouping because we kind of wanted to do the recon stage and then do the job stage. But he's just going to go upstairs and start looking for other people. So,
Okay, so you and Mixie are currently wandering around looking for people.
Yep.
Mixie is still wandering around looking for people.
Yep.
Okay, Ro is
Casting Detect Magic in the toilet.
still casting Detect Magic in the toilet. Okay.
Takes 10 minutes, so that's half of my time.
Yeah, when he gets up there, if he doesn't find people right away, he may eventually go and play some more of the tables because that was the other objective Trixie had given him. But I'm assuming it's someone else's turn right now. So, yeah.
Well, let's do this then. Give me a D4.
See who Mixie runs into first.
Yeah,
John's like, give him a D4, so hand him a D4, Greg.
well, a D6. It doesn't matter. I just roll.
You said give it to you, so I did.
Oh my
On an
god!
even. Okay, I was going to say, on an even, you do...
2.
Yeah, you do indeed see Fuzzy come up the stairs and start looking around.
Okay. So I say, "Oh, Fuzzy, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear."
Oh my god!
Oh, how's it going?
So much for discreet. Just called the giant bugbear by their name in the middle of the casino.
I mean, if someone had asked him for his name, he would have been saying Wuzzy.
Yeah.
So it's still...
Looks like I finished going to the circus, so now it's time to find Trixie and everyone else. I don't know where the others are.
Well, I left... Trixie was in the tournament area before. I don't know where they went after that. And then our mysterious friend... where has our other friend been? I haven't seen them in a while.
Oh, that I don't know. I don't know at all.
So we don't see Lyra. And we could go out and play the tables and wait till everybody else kind of finds us and figure out what we want to do.
That sounds like fun. I think I want to
Let's
do
go
that.
play maybe play some Three-Dragon Ante. We could try it ourselves.
You can try that on.
That's it, yeah. All right.
I mean, I've got rules for that if you want to do that.
Okay.
but
Well,
maybe-
let's see what happens with the rest of the group. And,
Go ahead, Ro. You are finished pooping, and
Are we to move on?
cool.
I will stumble. I will stumble within 30 feet of the. I'll come out of the privy, and I'll kind of walk around just like I was before, and I'll try to get within 30 feet of that trophy case. I don't know if that's outside the door, if I gotta walk back in the room, either way, like you said, I'm just another kind of slightly drunk person moving around, and I just want to get the School of Magic from the trophy case.
Mixie, you have absolutely no trouble seeing Rose stumble out of the privy and work her way over towards the tournament area. It is up to you to decide if you want to go say hi or leave them alone.
Kind of says, "Ah," like that.
So I look at you as I'm stumbling towards the tournament area, and I just kind of nod and I keep going.
Okay,
And
good.
she lets it go.
That's good signaling. Excellent teamwork. You stumble into the tournament area, and the rules emanate abjuration magic.
Abjuration magic prevents or reverses harmful effects.
Let me double check that.
Also, Chris.
Indeed, abjuration. Abjuration magic. That's sufficient additional information that I'll let you roll again if you want to.
Sure.
Try to read the things. Situation has changed.
Let's see. That is the same number I rolled before, so I got a 7.
Yeah, still no, so okay.
All right, but it's not. The thing I was looking for was it's not illusion magic.
It is not illusion magic. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Like, is it just a hologram of the trophy?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
No, that is the only magic that you sense coming from the case.
Okay.
Is just the abjuration magic coming from the rings.
On a meta level, that would indicate to me that probably is the real trophy.
Yeah, it's trapped. Like when we were in the museum, there was abjuration magic basically around the doors that were trapped or that were triggered with
Triggered for
alarms and
alarms
stuff like
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I will leave the room and I'll go stumble over to where Fuzzy and Mixie are.
Okay. Wake up.
And I'll say, has anybody seen Trixie?
And just at that moment, because I'm guessing these are all like rock formations and they're very echoey, you hear this laugh emanating from the spa.
And then Nixie says, I do believe I hear her.
All right, so Fuzzy says, well, the map didn't show that there were mirrors in the baths of the spa. Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Okay.
Fuzzy doesn't care, everything's free.
I mean, the kind of work that we're in, if we're not comfortable around each other in the mood, then we couldn't function well anyway.
So I guess we all head over to the spa.
We'll get lucky.
This anime scenario created for you.
So we're going to head over to the spa.
Head over to the spa. The lady behind the desk says, "Greetings, lost souls. Do you care for a rest?"
I want to take a bath.
Absolutely. Please.
It's funny watching Chris, who's like never been drunk, act drunk.
I've seen movies.
I've watched my friends get sloshed.
That's true. I've seen my friends get drunk.
Been playing around Haunters how long?
God.
So I was always grabbing my package every time she gets drunk.
People humping each other.
Certainly. The baths are 2 gold pieces each for 2 hours, or 5 gold pieces if you would like an all-day pass.
What was the individual cost for the bath? Sorry.
2 for 2 hours, 5 for all day of gold.
I get my winnings from the slot machines. The 2 gold over.
Yeah. I guess I'll pay the 2 gold.
So 2 gold, 2 gold,
Spendy.
2 gold,
2 gold, 2 gold.
I guess I'm the only big spender at this table.
Don't have that much going in.
Enjoy your relaxation. Try to steam the fumes up.
Thank you so much. So we don't see any mirrors anywhere in this.
You do not see any mirrors. You step behind
This
the
is
curtain.
the only
you'll
area in
see
the entire place that there were no security mirrors.
Pretty clutch.
You see the massage tables and no mirror.
Do we have the ability to get more like a private spa area?
No,
Okay.
you don't have that option here. There is only the open spas.
Okay.
Right, but we
So-
could all choose a tub that the dwarf is not in, for example. Right?
You said there was a few tubs.
Or
in there,
maybe
right?
the dwarf
There
will
are
Yeah.
when you step into the bathing area, as before, you see 4 baths
4 baths.
and a little place to your right for putting your stuff.
Okay.
And you see a naked Trixie in one, the dwarf having abandoned her a little while ago because he
She's
was-
loud and obnoxious.
and the
Story of
dwarf-
my life.
And the
rather
dwarf was
short.
feeling unlucky that his relaxation was not very relaxing.
Oh.
Aww.
I'm go quiet.
Sarah had
No,
O-face,
that's a little
but
mean.
not in a
No,
good way.
he had already
the
been
right
there.
O-face.
He had already. He said he'd already been there for some time. so
That's true. He
would
was
just-
already pruning.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he had to go.
Okay.
So we'll get in the bath
Yeah.
and talk shop. That's the end of part 3 of our adventure. In part 4, the characters make a plan for getting into the casino vault and put that plan into motion. Please stay tuned for part 4. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.